Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Makakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule web and a great example to the younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, Lord willing this edifying. And it's just a quick lesson. As a matter of fact, I read this precept, going into temptation. It reads, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." And boy, oh boy, so you come serve the Lord, man, you might well get ready, man. Let's look up that word temptation. You be tempted to do things and all kind of, wicked thoughts and, you, especially the weed demon. A lot of brothers, well, a lot of people probably smoke weed and they come into the truth. You have nightmares, because that's what the hell it is, that you done backslid back into fucking drugs, man. Smoking weed and that shit be a nightmare. You wake up, damn, I think I was asleep. But that shit feel like you really smoking. That's how you know it's a demon. You know, it's just messing with your mind. Look up that word. They say the desire to do something, especially something wrong or unwise, and we are tempted all the time, man. You know, being in this super duper wicked ass world. This place is evil, man. This place is wicked. And we are tempted, you know, all the time towards wickedness, because that's what this kingdom is set up in, wickedness. So you gotta prepare your soul for temptation. You gotta rebuke evil thoughts. You gotta rebuke these things, you know, because we know we got the truth, man. Then even that in itself, and I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers that had that experience. You'll be second guess. Is this the truth? Just demons, man. Them are real high level demons. Have you? Damn, I wonder. And we know it's the truth. We see it ending, but it just be like a spell. It's like a demon to come on you just for a second to have you think some dumb shit. Then you be like, man, what the fuck am I thinking about, man? You know, and then it always come. What the fuck am I thinking about? Then it just go away. You keep doing the work, you keep pushing the word, and that shit just go away. And then it'll come back down the line. Now, you know, it's demons, man. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places, man. This thing is beyond goddamn the so-called white man. We don't go out on the highways and byways and just cuss out the white man. No, man. That ain't what we doing when we out there, man. We out there breaking this thing down straight and skinny, man. We talk about the white man, so-called Edomites, the heathen nations. Yeah, we speak on those things, but it's much deeper than that, man. That's the top thing to talk about, of course. But hey, man, we are being tempted. Same way Satan came and tempted Yahushua in the when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights. So he probably was tempting Yahushua the whole damn time he was fasting, man. You know, because he is the devil, trying to deceive. Satan as a rule, not Satan. When the scriptures say the devil going to and fro as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Trying to catch those seeds of doubt. You know, and all these different things, man. You'll get to the point. Am I even a man of the Lord? You be all kind of bullshit in this truth, man. You be hurt, but this how I gotta be. Slacking. I got the signal lights on. But this all part of the battle, man. And we gotta fight the good fight of faith, man. You gotta pray. You gotta cry to the Lord when those thoughts come to your head, man. Cry to the Lord, man. Any problem you have, man, cry unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. By Hashem Rakakadash, man. Fuck the bullshit. This shit is over. This place is done. We just here. We exist and we, mingling and moving according. But this place is done, man. Let's see what else on there. It say, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble, man. Yo, you can't run from the trouble when it comes. You know, you can't run from this trouble. Hey, don't make haste in the time of trouble. That's why Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Tahar, I always say, where he told the apostles, Ram Lab and Apostle Gabar and Apostle Rakah, the elder apostles, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the elders in the camp. I'm talking about the bishops of Connecticut, the elders above the elders of the different states. That you got to learn to love how to suffer, man. So when pain and suffering come upon you, you just gotta endure it, man. What you gonna do? Fall out the truth because some shit happened in your life? What you gonna go back into the world? You gonna get put to death because a situation come about? Hell nah, man. Come on, man. It might hurt, it might be hard, but shit, you gotta keep trucking, man. Fight through that shit. Put off the weak nature, man, and fight. You might cry, you might shed a tear, but shit, hell, you ain't dead. You can still push through work. Fuck it. Like it say, cleave unto him and depart not away. It say that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. At thy last end, yeah, because what's gonna happen ultimately? If we gonna be delivered, man, if we um cleave unto Yahweh by Shem Yahweh when situations come upon us, guess what? That's matter of fact, let me just grab it. This Revelation chapter 3, and that's the latter end of all things, man. Deliverance, salvation, being preserved from the said perils, being able to escape these things that are about to come upon the earth. This is Revelation 3 and 10. It say, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See, all the rest of these people who don't cleave unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh and you heathens done. I'm talking about you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all gonna be in fucking trouble, man. It say, um, like, I don't need to you know. I'm gonna reread. It say, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, man. And that ultimate hour of temptation is when that MOTB is implemented, where it's a life or death situation, and it's gonna come upon the whole world. You know, ain't gonna be no running. No, you gonna have to make a stand. Are you gonna do that shit? Or you gonna serve your high by Shem Shai? You gonna cry until your high by Shem Shai? It say, cleave unto him, rereading Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 3. It say, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. It say, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Yeah, you gotta be patient. You gotta humble yourself down. And hey, man, just accept it. Because we sinned against our power, man. Hey, Michael, I think that's Michael. Well, it say, I bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. So we gotta just suffer this. We gotta go through this. But the Lord gonna do so much greater for us to where it's gonna be like, well, it wasn't all that bad, The Lord had mercy on us. He could have did us worse than what he did. But, he didn't. But right now I feel like it's just terror, like the worst thing, no, man. It goes to show you goddamn how weak these bodies is and different things of that nature, man. It say, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Yeah, going through hardship, catching hell, different things coming up. Hey, that's the Lord trying us, man. The Lord called us acceptable men. He tried acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. Believe in him. Verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Yeah, the fear of the Lord. It say, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Yeah, because it's a reward coming for what we doing, man. That's why I just said, hey, when it's all said and done, we're gonna be like, that wasn't so goddamn bad. The water you high by show me how it shot, man. You know, whatever happened, we're gonna be like, damn, this was the Lord, you know, cause we don't know. That's how great it is. We don't know what we finna receive, but we know it's gonna be great. It say, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded. We just gotta trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and trust the process. And the Lord gonna we gonna be those shiny gold blocks, those precious stones that the Lord spoke about, man. Lord willing, we endure to the end. It say, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. And that's what it is, man. The Lord the Lord is very compassionate and mercy, you know. They go into the scripture, the Lord gonna give us the sure mercies of David, man. You know, because David did things that were worthy unto death. We done things that were worthy unto death, man. You know, but the Lord know that these bodies are subject to sin, man. And the Lord gonna forget those who return unto Him and become obedient and trust on Him through truth and sincerity. We not perfect, but that's why the Lord mercy and long suffering is great, man. You know. But that's pretty much the point on that. I'm finna close it out with this last precept. This First Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13, it say, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men. Man, it say, but Yahweh is faithful. Slack it. It say, but Yahweh is faithful. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is faithful, who will not suffer ye to be tempted above that ye are able. You know, so whatever you go through, just, you know, it might hurt. It's gonna be hard. It's a fight, of course. It should be hard. You gotta fight, you know, because everything we've been tempted with is stuff we can endure. It say, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not who will who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. So, hey, man, just trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Cleveland to him, and like Apostle Tahar, yeah, the Apostle Tahar say, learn to love how to suffer, man. This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse um 12. It reads, blessed is the man that endureth temptations, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. It say, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. It say, then when lust hath conceived, it bring forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. You know, and I wanted to add that right here to this lesson. because I was finna publish it, but I came across this scripture and I was like, nah, I can add this and we can go through this and I'm gonna end it because the last thing I was saying was like Apostle Paul say, we gotta and we gotta learn to love how to suffer. We gotta endure the temptation. We gotta endure all these things, man. You know, and temptation going to all our trials and tribulations. Everything we go through our lives, that's part of the temptation, man. Part of the temptation of what is trimming your ways to seek love and doing all these different things, to be a part of this world, to keep up, doing different things to try to fit in, you know, through those temptations, just like Job. Job was being tempted. It was a test. The Lord was testing Job, and we're gonna go through the word tempted. It was a test for Job, and and the Lord was just like the Lord told Satan, she have thou considered my servant Job. See, the Lord didn't do nothing to Job. The Lord just had a hedge around Job that Satan couldn't take his life, man. And it's the same thing going on with us, man. You know, Satan can't take our life unless the Lord ordain it. The Lord set bounds over Satan. He can do all kind of different things to tempt us, but he can't take our life. And we gotta pray and fast and cry unto the Lord and study and stay in these meditating on these scriptures to ultimately not fall into temptation, man. We gotta cleave to this word to be delivered from temptation. I just wanted to add that, but let's go into this word tempted. I'm gonna reread it, Salaki. It say It say, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation." We're gonna read that again when I close out, because this heavy point that go with the precepts I grab. It say, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, the test, he shall receive the crown of life." Yeah, that crown, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. It say, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil." It say, neither tempt he any man. You know, that's why the Lord always said in Psalm, what they were, Proverbs 1:20 something. He was like, he gave us over to the fruit of our own way, roughly paraphrasing. Our people wanted to be wicked. The Lord gave us over to it, man. And plus, he put them curses on us. He took everything about our heritage away. He gave us completely over to wickedness, but ordained a remnant to come up out of it and cleave back into him, man. And a lot of people finna die, man, because they are they are taken by their wicked devices that they cleave to, man. And that's the word. I think it's two different words. We're gonna go into both of them real quick. It say, "Let no man say when he is tempted." We're gonna go to that one. When he is tempted. It say when he is tempted.
Strong's G 3985. Pyradzo. Pyradzo.
Pyrazo. It say to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt to endeavor. What do that word endeavor mean? To endeavor, to try hard to do or achieve something. It say to try, make trial of tests for the purpose of searching his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. That's the trial, how we gonna behave ourselves in these tests. Everything we go through when it get hard, they are all tests. In a good sense and a bad sense, to test one's maliciously crafty to put to the proof his feelings or judgment. To try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticing to sin. And that's what Satan was doing to Job. And that's pretty much the point of that, man. It say of temptation of the devil, man. You know, that's why we got to endure these temptations, man, because all it is Satan as a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour, man. And those who follow out this truth and go back into the world and smoking weed and doing all this evil, committing adultery and just doing all manners of wickedness, they failed the test, man. They was taken by temptation, man, and we hope that we are not taken by the temptation that the Lord uses Satan to bring, man. Like the scriptures say, man, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places, man. But I'm gonna reread this and I'm gonna close it out. It say, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life. Yeah, if he endure to the end, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. And if you love me, keep my commandments. Thus saith the Lord." It say, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death." That's why we tell our people to repent and turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because the wages of sin is death. Verse 16, "Do not err, my brethren. Do not err, my beloved brethren." And that's pretty much the point, man. I just want to add that to this lesson. And when I'm gonna end it, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, Rule Web, and the great example to his younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopefully elect. Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Abba Abba, Shalom.